What if you can access to the God's memory? What if you can access to all his knowledge and experience and his perspective to manifest your goals and dreams? What would you manifest in your life? What would you manifest into your reality if you can have access to such thing? So the secret that I'm about to share in this video is not nerdy or culty, esoteric, something wishy-washy thing. It's actually scientifically proven, and there's so many studies and researches done in the last 100 years. So the reason why most people fail to manifest fast or to manifest at all is that they focus on a physical action. To prove my point, there are so many people out there tell you, the motivational speakers and the gurus and the YouTubers tell you to take action, but taking action is not the way to access God's memory. And in fact, it's the opposite direction you're going to. So when I focus on this practice and exercise that I'm going to tell you in this video, instead of focusing on taking action, all these external factors and marketing and strategies on my business, I just step back and focus on this simple practice. And I manifested 300,000 followers in 2 weeks. Did I have all this knowledge about social media? Well, it was the beginning of my journey, so no. And when I was making $3,000 per month, I was stuck. Because I was focusing on how am I going to make this, how am I going to increase my income, and how am I going to do this, and how am I going to achieve this. And I stepped back and tapped into the God's memory and just did this practice, and I hit $10,000 per month in 2 months. And I got stuck again at $10,000 to $20,000 a month, and I was focusing on actions, external factors, the marketing. So I stepped back and then I did this practice, and I hit $50,000 and $60,000 per month. Of course, I'm taking action, but I'm not focusing on action, because action comes naturally and an action comes organically. While you practice this method, it's the opposite. So this is the reason why people fail, because all these focus mentally and physically and spiritually, they're focusing on action, work 12 hours a day, do this marketing strategy, do that marketing strategy, ads, and do this blah, 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 viral formula. So all this focus is completely external, which they have zero control over. So if you're an entrepreneur like me and want to grow your business, want to manifest your goals faster so that you can achieve freedom and abundance, then let me tell you something. You need to access the God's memory. Welcome to my channel. My name is NEMOTO. I'm a mindset coach and I'm a TEDx speaker, and I've got 2.6 million followers across social media. And in this video, what I want to teach you is how to access God's memory. It's cool. I know it sounds really, really cool, but it's literally doable for you if you understand this simple practice. So why do you have to access the God's memory in the first place? The first reason is that you shouldn't keep accessing your own memory and then creating your future. Because if you create your future based on your past, this is my past experience, this is my past information, this is my prior expectation of my past. So here we go, these are the information to create my future. It will look exactly the same, doesn't it? Because you use all the tools and the information, the knowledge and experience of the past, which you don't have what you want at this point. You haven't manifested 100K per month. You haven't manifested 1 million subscribers. You haven't manifested something that you want to manifest. That's why it is still a desire. But you're using all this past experience, which doesn't get you where you want it to be. But you're using the exact same tools and knowledge and experience and way of thinking to try to manifest something in the future, which you've never done it. You don't know what you don't know, but you're using the wrong tools to trying to create something new. It doesn't make sense, does it? So what we need is that if you want something brand new, which we've never done it, we need something different than something that we know. So all these manifestations happen, not only me, but my clients, launching a business and collecting $30,000 in a single month, or tripling their income in a single month. Why such thing can happen in our life is that we are accessing something that is outside of ourselves. So when you access to the God's memory, we can download these informations, knowledge and experience and perspective and ideas that can help us to manifest 1 million subscribers or growing a business and whatever the goals that you have. Because we are accessing something beyond time and space, and it's something divine, something holy, and it's literally outside of us, but it knows all. Have you ever had a great idea when you were taking shower? Like when you're taking shower, you're like, oh, this is it. Or maybe you're in the bathroom and you're taking a boo-boo. You're like, both at the same time, if you know what I'm saying. Put the joke aside. We don't need your boo-boo to manifest your goals faster, but we need those ideas. Those ideas are not in your something that you know, something that you already have, your prior expectations and past patterns and old version of yourself. You don't have access because all these ideas are available in a ghost memory. So as I said before, the most people are trying to manifest using their physical matters and then work 12 hours a day, and that's why maybe they take more action than you, and that's why they can achieve, you know, more than you. But they're also spending so much time and energy on the business and in the work, so that they don't have much time to spend their families and, you know, their loved ones, and to be present in the moment, to enjoy life. Because at the end of the day, we're all gonna die. Maybe your purpose is to just, you know, conquer the world, or maybe your purpose is to just experience this life and explore this life and share with your family and friends. So if you're like me and want to experience life, want to explore life and share with others, then you need to stop operating from the physical matter, because that's the slowest way to manifest. The fastest way to manifest is that changing the way you think, changing your internal self, internal world, so that we can reflect a different reality, and using something higher than us, using something that beyond time and space and beyond our knowledge and physical reach. So how exactly you can access the God's memory so that we can have like a great idea, not only in the shower and when you're taking a boo-boo, but when we need those ideas the most. So you need to learn how to control this network in your brain, which is called the default mode network. Default mode network is active during the wandering thoughts. You know, when you're spacing out, this is exactly what the activities of default mode network looks like. So when you're spacing out, thinking about something, whether it's a past or future, we need this system. We need a DMN for us to imagine our future, or daydream, which for us to manifest, we need the tool, we need imagination, we need the level of activities to create something that we want to. But this is a healthy activity of DMN. But there is also excessive way, there's unhealthy activities, which is overthinking or being so anxious and then just thinking about a worst case scenario and then just worrying about something that hasn't happened yet. As a matter of fact, there's a study about the relationship and connection and activity between the DMN and also other region of the brain. This study shows that it has a high possibility that if you use your DMN in the wrong way, incorrect way, using default mode network, can cause psychiatric disorders such as depression and then also Alzheimer's disease. So when I say your mind can make you sick, or it can make you heal from the sickness, is really true. Your mind is everything. Your mind is the all. Your mind is the source of creation. But if you use that incorrectly, you will create something that you don't want. And the majority of people are doing it so that they experience something, they manifest something that they don't want. So what we need is to turn off the switch of DMN and then reduce the activities of DMN. Allows us to use this system or network in a very healthy way. And when we turn it off, that's when the magic happens. We can access to the God's memory, allows us to tap into these ideas and informations and decisions that is outside of our thinking pattern that we already have. According to the research of Richard Davidson, average American adults spend 47% of their waking time, which is about almost 8 hours, they don't pay attention to what they're doing. And I don't think it's only America. I think it applies to all of the world, including Japan and Russia and in other countries. You're deeply in unconscious state because 99% of whatever you do, how much money in your bank account or the things that you say or even the way you brush your teeth, everything is subconscious. And then sometimes we go into activate this DMN in an incorrect way so that we are spacing out, we are thinking about, worrying about the future and then like thinking about, oh, this is not working. And this is the reason why we focus on how, we focus on action to solve this problem. But that is exactly the wrong way to solve the problem, because essentially you cannot solve the problem by going after with that approach. There's another study conducted at Yale University. There's two groups in this experiment. So the one group is the practiced monk with 10,000 hours of meditation practice, which is like professional monks, right? And there's another group, which is normal people, and they are going to be taught how to meditate in this experiment. So essentially all practitioners, everyone go through these 3 steps. Just simply rest and relax. And the second is meditation with mindfulness meditation. So focus on the breath, just focus on the breath. It's meditation. And then third is that kindness and compassion meditation practice. During both mindfulness meditation and then also the kindness and compassion meditation, the monks, they showed a high activities in reducing DMN activity, which means they're turning off or reducing so much activity in the DMN network compared to just resting and relaxing. And also in the contrast, the normal people who just taught how to meditate in this study, they didn't really show the reduction of the DMN. So there's a level in the reduction. So this study shows that practicing meditation can help you to learn how to reduce the DMN activities, which allows you to stop overthinking and which is stop using the wrong way and then start getting into this feeling of stuckness and actually not manifesting your life and manifesting your dreams and goals faster. But as I said, we don't have 10,000 hours to meditate. So what we are going to do instead, knowing the fact that we can turn off the switch like this practitioner monk using a different practice, which is called a centering method. So this centering method is so fucking simple, but it works like a charm. So what we're going to do is throughout the day, how many times as you wish, 10 times, whatever, you want to remind yourself and then be present by simply focusing on your breath and focusing on your heart. And then you want to visualize this just 5 seconds or 10 seconds. You want to visualize something that you want to manifest or something that anything that makes you feel so good. So the centering method is bring you back to center, but not only just like being present in a moment. Based on this study at Yale, meditation practice, the mindfulness practice, and kindness compassion practice allows them to turn off or reduce significantly the DMN activities. So we can use that by going through a couple of deep breaths, which allows us to be mindful with that. And then also using affirmations or something that makes you feel good or visualizing something that you want to manifest. Just 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Use this window to turn off the DMN. And then this exercise, if you do it 10 times a day, let's say, allows you to really practice your mind to turn off your DMN activities, which means we can tap into the God's memory. As I said, when we were taking a shower, the reason why the idea comes is because you're so relaxed and rested, and then your brainwaves goes down and slow on an alpha. So we want to tap into this state of the mind that where you can tap into the God's memory. Imagine throughout the day you can access to these ideas and like, oh, this idea, and then you make a YouTube video, which exactly what happened to me when I was walking on TikTok. I just came up with the idea and then just made it in the most organic and natural and joyful way. No editing, no fancy Sony camera. It was just iPhone 10, but boom. I made so many videos, everything went viral, everything. So you see, when you focus on action, you're not going to take the right action. But when you focus on accessing God's memory, you will find the right action in that resources, in the divine space, so that all you need to do is just accept it and surrender to the idea. And then naturally, organically, you take action without focusing on too much. And then boom, that's how you manifest fast. So the more you practice to turn off these DMN activities by meditation and centering method, the easier for you to access all these ideas and decisions in the God's memory. So this is exactly how you manifest fast, and this is exactly how you can achieve your goals faster without working 12 hours a day. Alright, with this said, I genuinely hope this video will help you to step back and like really practice, and especially meditation and the centering method both at the same time. But if you are an entrepreneur and if you want to grow your business and if you want to manifest fast, then apply from the link in the description. I'm currently looking for 3 entrepreneurs or coaches who is struggling with making 5 to 10k a month and feeling stuck and want to get to the next level, whether it's a 2x or 3x your income, and want to achieve your goal faster. And if you are a fan of meditation, or if you want to start a meditation and access to the God's memory, then I have a customized meditation, which is not going to work for anyone else because it's completely customized for you. The link is in the description, and hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and like and comment. Let me know what's your takeaway in the comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.